Watch me ride.
There it is! I found the beef! Whoa! Too much beef! What is the point of having all this beef if you can't use it? Sort this! Teleport! That's better. Let's unleash the beef! So yes, I'm out on the derrick. It's a nice sunny day, the temperatures are warm, the roads are hot, and I haven't actually recorded a video in about 2 weeks. Yeah, pretty much everything you've seen the past couple of weeks was pre-recorded because I knew I was going to be deep into some new sort of developments with the metalworks, and that's what I've been doing, and it's been a trial, but I won't talk about that too much in this video because I'm going to do a metalworks video explaining all about that and showing what I've made. I have a couple of hours of work to do today putting clocks together because I've made 5 and I've just got to put them together. So I said, well, you know what, sod it, get out on the country roads, take Derek for a blast, get out the beef. Right, so what's been going on lately? I'd say, other than making those clocks, my brother got married, so I had that in the middle of the time that I wasn't really making videos, and I did my back in again for a few days. That was fun. And that completely screwed up a Greenlander trip I had organised with another vlogger. Oh no, little butterfly, do not kill yourself on my face. I don't want to talk about negativity type things in this video, but I want to sort of, you know, things on YouTube aren't easy, especially for a little creator like me, you know, running a metalworks next to it. It's a very bizarre, career, as it were, and it's got unknown possible outcomes. It could be very limited, it could grow into the next big thing. But at the same time, I'm not getting any younger, and I think you know the story I'm getting into. It's basically some jobs have appeared and a job has come up, and it's I mean, it's possible I could take that. It's not ideal, because if I do take it, the hours required, including travelling time, would mean YouTube go bye-bye. Because, you know, I think working hours and travelling hours puts it at over 50 something hours a week, easy. Then throw into the mix having a normal life of some sort and some relaxation time, which is something that I realise you have to do. You know, it's very easy to say, no, I'll just work and work and work and I'll never relax. Yeah, it doesn't make for a happy life. So I'm kind of in that thing of better money, more security, this is the thing that everyone else does, this is the thing you need to do. Pheasant. Versus doing the things you really love that's probably not going to make you enough money, and things are looking a bit and then when the future changes, your current situation changes, and you have to step up how much money you're making. You can't do that. But to get the extra money and security, you have to give up something you've been working on for 8 years. And I know people will say, you know, you don't have to give it up, you can do both. No. What I do now is more than a full-time job. I can't do a full-time job and another full-time job. It won't be good, it'll be shit. I did that for a while, it sent me crazy, and I'll end up hating my job because I'll be wanting to do this and the metalworks. Although the individual parts of each argument are quite unique to me, because, you know, as I say, who else is a vlogger and then does the metalworks thing and blah blah, you know, it's a strange combination. But the actual overall thing is just something that a lot of us go through. You know, giving up on something you've been working for is a bit more realistic and blah blah blah. It's just taking that normal job and taking that security almost feels like I'm just going to say, well, that's the limit of things I can achieve, because there's only so much you can achieve through one job, you know, through that thing. What I do now evolves and flows and goes from thing to thing, and, you know, at times I can make good money and then other times it's very, very quiet, and it's only thanks to my supporters that I'm able to keep doing this, because it's certainly not YouTube money. Oh God. And there's a few of you who really do support me, and I thank you for that. It's, you know, I don't have to make any great decisions right now. I say I'm waiting on some information about a job over this weekend, and then once they get back to me with all the details, I'll make a decision as to whether it's good enough of a deal to give all this up. That's the basic thing, is when will a job come up that's good enough to give this all up? Sorry if that felt in any way depressing, it's not supposed to be, but honestly, that's what's going on in my world right now. That's everything I'm thinking about. And if I don't sort of get it out, I feel like I'm being disingenuous. If I come here and I'm like, I'm all great, everything's happy, woo, we love it all, bring it on, yoo-hoo, we'll do the left one, wee-hee, wee-hee. You know, no one wants to see that, because that's some disingenuous bullshit, and I don't like that. Why are you braking? You're still not doing 60. I sense an opportune moment for an overtake. Wow! Derek definitely needs a new chain and sprockets. He's been needing it for a while, but we haven't been using it so much. You know, the chain isn't loose particularly. It's just I know I haven't got any adjustment left. It's like, yeah, soon it's going to have to happen. But there you go. That's one of those unique things. I can then take my old chain and sprockets, turn them into beautiful pieces of art, and sell them on, and they'll pay for my new chain and sprockets most likely. Who are these dudes? There's loads of them. Serious beef! Oh Jesus Christ, let's get out of the way. Obviously some ride, some meet up, beef up. To the whole situation, I'll see what happens about this job. If it's like the offer that I can't refuse, then we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll try and work something out, but if not, I'll just continue doing what I'm doing, maybe for another 6 months. Well, so I haven't got to the end of my 6-month extension, or have I? Ooh, I don't know. I said I'd start for 6 months, I then said, look, alley-oop. I'd give it another 6 months. I don't know if I'm at the end of that 6 months yet, so maybe I should just give it another 6 months. I mean, if the worst comes to the worst, old Derek will have to go, but I don't know, that's the thing, I don't really want to do that. I love this bike, I don't want to give that up just for an extra few months of hoping things to be okay and work out. I wasn't planning to talk about all this. I was like, no, don't talk about it. And I just can't do it, because I'm very much me in my videos, and if I can't put it all aside without, you know, so you understand where I'm coming from. Some people think, you know, I'm a bit of an idiot. That's fine. But at least I'm following the thing that I've been wanting to do for years. Pushing myself constantly to survive. Yeah! And trust me, that is a very stressful but rewarding way to work. If you're constantly, like, you know, like, you've got to keep thinking the next thing, hustle, hustle, hustle. Maybe if I was more successful on YouTube, you know, say I had 150,000 subscribers, I'd probably be earning enough money. Oh, and also I got paid a fair amount of money for the country on it. Look at this, right? CPM on my channel. I discovered this, well, I didn't discover this the other day, but it's particularly bad at the moment. CPM is basically how much money I get paid per 1,000 views. So here is the numbers. Yes. Well, look how the UK's right down there, and 65% of my audience is in the UK. So if that was just different for the exact work that I do now, I could be earning double. But I'm not, because I'm not in Australia, and Australians don't watch my videos. Cants! I wasn't calling the cyclists, that was to Australians. We've exchanged motorbikes for cyclists. No! Where does this go? What is this? What is this? Is this a road? No, it's private. Oh, hello! Let's go back the other way. I don't like it. Say I did have that many more subscribers, maybe the experience I have now wouldn't be the same, because I would have the comfort. You know, that maybe that's why some larger vloggers, you know, they make their success and then their channels just seem to stagnate. And it's because the pressure's off. You feel, you know, it's like, well, you know, I'm making twice what I need to make, so it's fine. Whereas I'm like, I'm not making enough! And it constantly pushes you to evolve and try and, I don't know, I don't know. Oh yeah, I talked about this sort of heat wave we're having at the moment. Remember I said the newspaper's like 3 months of 33 degrees. What it's actually ended up being is just summer. Maybe we're so used to shit summers that when you have a normal one, it's like, my God, it's a heat wave. The roads are melting all over the country. And it's like, yeah, I remember in my childhood, every summer they melted. So although you may have not noticed my absence, that's kind of where I've been. And the reason I don't make videos in that time is not only am I working a lot, my brain is just on one thing. The past week and a half has just been me thinking about paints, colour combinations, blending, techniques, this, drawing, redoing, just learning stuff. You know, I've done a fair bit of spray painting in the past with different things, but never to the level of what I'm doing now. It'll make more sense when you see the Metalworks video. Trust me, these things look freaking amazing. Whoa! I nearly verged myself. I'm trying to remember where this one takes me. I think it takes me up onto the hill. I say this every summer, but if you're out riding today, tomorrow, in the nice weather, savour it. Realise what's going on. Look at the colours, the flowers, the little insects, even if they're in your face. The warm temp, enjoy all of it. Because you know what's going to happen in a few months. The Supermoto way to take a mini roundabout. Look at that view! Come on, Porsche man! I specifically told myself, don't make this video. They don't care. But I think I'm probably wrong about that. The people that matter, the people that support me, are the people that are interested in whatever I produce, within reason. But they like to know a bit more of the story, because if you've been following my channel for the past 8 years, there has been quite a cool story, you know. I used to be a chef, hated my life. We've had trials and tribulations along the way, plot twists, betrayal, excitement, elation, injury, crows, both. And I kind of see it as a story arc, and the idea of the story arc going to where it's got now and then going, actually no, I'm going to go and take a job for any old job that's just, you know, just a bit more than minimum wage. It seems like a freaking waste of nearly a decade of work. Maybe I'm having just a bit of a doubt episode, or I don't believe in myself. I don't know. I'm having pangs of self-belief going on at the moment. Just another 6 months. Just another 6 months. You know, before you know it, it's just another 6 months, and it's been 10 years and I'm still doing what I'm doing, I'm still happy. Maybe that's the case. Who knows? But on a more serious note, what the hell is this thing? It's like, well, it's obviously an American car, but the wheels are like half a foot too far in the middle. The body is, well, it's very, very downward trajectory, and I'm suggesting that the driver weighs more than the passenger because the whole thing's tilting over. Why do I not do my thinking on my bike more often? You know, I tend to come to more positive outcomes than sitting awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. But this is the question: is where do you draw the line between positive thoughts and delusionment? When do you start saying, but am I being deluded? Or am I deluded that I'm deluded? Do I think this can work out, but really it won't? Maybe I'm deluded. Or maybe I'm deluded over the fact that I'm deluded that I'm deluded. I don't know, but what I do know is I'm back in town, so this is going to get boring, and you're probably sick of me waffling on anyway. But to any of you out there who are questioning what you're doing and wondering whether you should give up on this thing that you're fighting towards, and taking the easy road out, we're all there at times, that's all I can say. I'm not giving you advice, I don't know what to do myself. Anyway, thank you for your support, thank you for watching, catch you next time, bye bye. This channel is made possible by the support of the audience. Please check out the links in the description and all the different ways you can help support the channel. Any help is greatly appreciated.